welcome to Abby's Book Reviews. Didn't read as much this month as last month. I'm definitely behind on my Goodreads challenge, and I don't know that I will make it by the end of the year, but I'm definitely going to beat last year's challenge. I have a feeling about it. I think I'm kind of close already to last year, so it's not that much of an issue or a hassle to get to last year's amount, so I'm still happy with that, even if I won't make it to this year's. So I reread Hunting Prince Dracula by Carrie Manis-Clow. This is the second in the Stalking Jack the Ripper series. Love this series so much. I did say in my September wrap-up video about this. I don't want to give too much detail into this one because I really don't want to spoil it. But love it. Love the new characters. Love the new setting. Then I went on to Escaping from Houdini. This is the third in the series. I didn't read this last year when it came out. I put it off, I think, just because I knew there was a fourth one coming. I was like, I'm going to want to reread them all anyway. So I just put it off and read it for the first time this year. I absolutely love this book. The new characters, being on the ship, so it's like a closed room crime, made it so interesting. The situation, everything about it, just loved it, and loved Audrey Rose getting involved in it and going undercover. So good. Then I listened to Artemis Fowl and the Time Paradox by Owen Colfer. This is book 6 in the series. Never listened to this or read this one before, so it was really interesting to see it. And yeah, like, so interesting. I loved the time element of it, and having, I don't think it's too much of a spoiler, but younger Artemis Butler and older Artemis and Holly. Oh, it was just really fun. Then I read Capturing the Devil by Carrie Manis-Clow. Really, really loved this. I don't know much about the White City Devil, so I really want to look into it more. I think it's an American one, like, we don't really hear about it over here, so I really want to try and learn more about that. Fantastic end to the series, and I would love to know what happened to them, so Kerry, if you want to let us know. Then I went on a little bit of middle grade binge, so I read Twice Magic, which by Cresta Cowell. This is the second in the Wizard of Once series. I'm not sure how many there are. There's at least 3. Green Edges, because it's the Waterstones one. Really, really enjoy this series. Then I read Knock 3 Times, which is the third in the Wizard of Once series. From the end of this book, it sounds like there's only going to be one more book. I thought it was just a duology, but it's definitely going to be 4. Love where the story's going, and yeah, I think I may have to reread for the last book, because it's going to be next year. Then I listened to Artemis Fowl and the Atlantis Complex. This is the 7th and penultimate book in the series. This series talks about climate change, and has done from the beginning, from the first book. And like, this book was first published in 2010. You think this is book 7, so it's, you know, the series is almost 20 years old, and it's been talking about climate change for 20 years. Why did we not listen? Like, I know it's like, I don't know if it's it's a bit like Harry Potter, starts at 11 and then grows up, so I don't know if it's classed as a middle grade, if it's classed as a YA, but I love this series, and I love the issues that it brings up, and I don't even remember it bringing that up at the time when I read it originally, but reading it now and then being like, why, like, I was bringing this up 20 years ago, why do people not listen? But yeah, really enjoying the series, and really looking forward to the Fowl Twins, which is out later this year. So excited for that. The Twisted Tree by Rachel Burge. This, I didn't realise how dark / horror-y it would be. I knew it was a like twist on Norse mythology, which I love, but it was definitely dark. And there was one bit I was reading in bed and I just had to put the book down because I knew I was going to have nightmares. And then I carried on reading the next day at work in the middle of the day, and I almost had to put it down again because I was getting scared in the kitchen with a whole load of people there. Like, what? Yeah, no, I did enjoy it. I just don't think it was personally for me. And finally, I listened to Artemis Fowl and The Last Guardian. This is the final book in the series, and oh my gosh, like, what a way to end a series. Like, and the fact that none of this series had like second book syndrome, just, Owen, you are a genius, and I cannot wait for more of your books. I know we've got the Fowl twins coming, and I've been approved for an arc of High Fire on NetGalley, and I am so excited. So excited, like. That is it for my October wrap up. Let me know if you've read any of these books and you enjoyed them. If you want more info on them, I will try to not be too spoilery. What did you read in October? Please like this video and subscribe to my channel because it will make my day. Enjoy the book you're reading, and I will speak to you soon.